What's today? Wednesday? I think today's Wednesday. I used to run Hyrule Bike Challenge every Wednesday. We might go back to that. This is pretty fun. Like, I kind of forgot how fun this category was. Alright. Wait for this random person to get out of the way. That was a pretty smooth Lurlin escape. Never really bothered to figure out whether it's faster here to go around the stones or to jump over them, because going straight through them is definitely slower, but I don't know which alternative is better. Stupid cow just really had to just spawn right in front of me, didn't it? That's kind of rude. Putting them all together in one video, nice. See, then you could make it into, like, clickbait spam YouTube content by adding random sound effects and, like, stupid music in the background. I'm not saying that you should do that, but that's, like, what some channels are actively like. Super Mario 3D All-Stars funny moments. You won't believe what happened. At 3 AM gone wrong. Yeah, 3D All-Stars is a stable game with no flaws whatsoever. I gotta get the clip of the bike turning upside down and make the Master Cycle Heroes a stable feature with no bugs whatsoever series. Because it'd be number 2. Yeah, gone wrong, gone sexual. Do not call at 3 AM. He actually answered. I think that's one with the boss baby. It's like there's like an actual unironic video that somebody made that's like, don't call the boss baby at 3 AM. He actually answered. For some reason. Or even better, last one of my friends to find a Super Mario 3D All-Stars glitch gets $10,000. Follow Mr. Beast. I really gotta start splitting on the location name for Hylia. It's like the last one, along with Sokolo, that I haven't converted. Re-upload a J-Station video, but make it SM64 perfect. Dude, I don't get why people, like, continue to watch those clickbait channels. Like, I can understand somebody who's never seen them before, and they get the clickbait video, and they're like, oh, this could be interesting. Like, once you realize it's clickbait, I mean, maybe their audience is primarily 7-year-olds who don't notice that it's clickbait, and they're just like, haha, video. video, go watch. But like, yeah, people who watched are 5. And I guess that's the only logical conclusion. I had a YouTube channel once where I uploaded real content and not just speedrunning. It's on YouTube Kids, of course, of course. YouTube Kids is stupid. Why did they make a specific YouTube Kids app and then still make it so that everything had to be COPPA compliant on the regular YouTube app? Like the heck? What kind of drugs are you on? Yeah, that, exactly. Is Logan or Jake Paul, I don't even know which one of them it was. Is he on YouTube Kids? I mean, he probably is. There's that one, I don't even... Terminal Montage, that's the channel name. The Terminal Montage video that's about COPPA compliancy, it's hilarious. Eventually, it's like 2 squares talking about taxes in a gray, lifeless world. I don't know, you don't know if they still are, I see. I don't know how they're still in business. I guess it's just small children. Like, PewDiePie has 100 million subscribers. Yeah, the Breath of the Wild one is good too. Terminal Montage has like, he makes like really good videos. If I like, I would like support him on Patreon. Scott Falco has some good stuff too. Like Scott Falco's Ocarina of Time speedrun, dude. That's like the funniest video on the entire internet. Not really. I'm sure there's better. We made a Smash fanfic. I must have missed that one. I don't check YouTube super often, dude. Why this again? Yeah, the something about which are just really good. The like Monster Hunter ones. I've never even played a Monster Hunter game, and they're hysterical. About the Breath of the Wild one, it wasn't even released that long ago. Like maybe 9 months or a year, and it's like already out of date. Like the route's not updated. The route's out of date now. Because I think it was posted like just like not very long before wind bombs. 1 year ago, yeah. I think wind bombs were discovered in like September of last year or something. So they weren't really in common use yet. Wait, wind bombs are from 2018? Whoa. I thought they were pretty recent. Maybe it was mid-airs that were from, like, just 2019. So I feel like I heard, like, Tay talking about when mid-airs were first discovered, and I know he's only been speedrunning for, like, a year and a half. Oh, the video, 2018, okay. Dang. Yeah. That makes sense, then. Oh, there's a star fragment there. That's cool. That's like the closest I've ever been to a star fragment. I don't even think I have one. I'm not gonna kill this run for it, even though the run is already dead. I'm pretty happy that after only 3 runs, I've gotten out of Lake Hylia ahead. That split used to, like, kill my self-esteem so fast. Pretty fun, gotta say. I'm glad it's not like there are people been optimizing without me and there's new strats I have to learn. Oh, what's from last year? I don't know. I don't actually know most of the timeline because I'm like pretty new to Breath of the Wild speedrunning. I really only joined the community in like May, and even then I wasn't a real member because I only speedran this. Which, despite being like one of the longest individual levels, I still maintain them. It doesn't really count. Somehow I got the runner rule for it, though. Like, I didn't even get the runner rule from my ancient Great Plateau PB, I got it from this. I'm pretty sure, like, if you ask Tay, like, he has a list of people who have submitted the terminal montage animation to the leaderboards. I know at least one person who their account, I haven't seen them around, but their account's like Zelda Bacon or something. I know they're one of the ones who submitted the animated speedrun to speedrun.com leaderboards. I wonder if that happens every time there's a popular, like, spin-off of a speedrun, if it gets submitted, like, hundreds of times to the leaderboard. Yeah, there's no way it doesn't happen. I wonder what it's like to, like, mod for a speedrun leaderboard. Back when, like, Kamali got first accepted, I was gonna apply too, because I know they were hiring mods at the time. And I was like, well, I just, like, sit in school doing nothing on my computer all day. I might as well watch videos. Oh, there's a 5-minute any percent run? Yikes. What did they even do in that? Oh, yeah, the one where he cheated. Or not cheated, but he, like, followed a point crow and just submitted a stupid, like, modded run. Probably a 5-year-old. Honestly, what a legend for having the balls to do that. Oh, he loaded a run in the castle. That too. That's what it was. Anyway, like, imagine, like, having the guts to submit, like, a blatantly rule-violating run. Maybe he just didn't read the rules, and he was like, yeah, this might be cool. But, like, when my runs are, like, incredibly close to, like, maybe almost being outside of the scope of the rules, like, I get super nervous. Like, I had my ZSR race any percent PB.
It is my pleasure.
Where he tried to submit to Rudo and Meadow. Did he do wind bombs in the NMG? Ah, well, I'm glad that he didn't at least, like, blatantly skip out on the NMG rules. Or he just break all the rules and he did, like, he just, like, loaded a run where all he had to do was kill Windblight. Or loaded a save file where he already had Rivali's Gale and just said, yep, I completed Meadow. What kind of mindset do you have to, like, purposely go out there and troll the leaderboard mods? Like, what do you think that's gonna get you in life? It's like, it's not gonna get you staff in the speedrunning server, that's for sure. Dude, I ended up way too far right. What the heck did I do? Glad I finally saved some time on that split. I knew there were like 9 to 10 seconds left to save on that split in my PB, so I finally actually put some up. No, it's actual valid run. No way. I'm surprised from that guy's track record. And he tried to submit a mid-on run. Of course. Unsurprised by that one. Nope, no. Don't get off the bike. I just fat-fingered X, Link. Come on, you should know that I didn't mean to input that button. Stupid game. I can't believe it can't read my mind and know which buttons I meant to press and didn't mean to press. Can't really fault him for having a bad run, but like 2 invalid run submissions, you gotta wonder if that's on purpose. Yeah, exactly. He's never gonna get a real run verified. Even if he like amends his ways and like goes and grinds out a really good run. It's like, nope. Just that any percent. Like, it's literally killed any of your chances of ever getting on the leaderboard. in Breath of the Wild. Like, he has to be like 7 at that point, right? Man, no double rainbow again. I lied to you guys. Sorry about that. Man, I'm really taking a bad route here, too. I keep heading up too far right. Yeah, how could I? I know, right? I guess I'll just have to come back and run more Hyrule Bike Challenge next week. Of course, I think... Anyway, at some point in the relatively near future, I'm going back to online school, so I'm gonna have less time to run, but not like significantly less. Which is funny. Well, hopefully I won't have significantly less time. And then after that, I'm gonna have to go to real school again. It's just, ugh, gross. I'll probably still be able to run on Wednesdays, though, because I get out early. I hate that area that I just drove through right there. It's just so, like, bumpy, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just bounce off the ground, like, every 2 seconds, no matter what you try. Dude, I wish the Royal Ancient Labyrinth was a checkpoint, so that way I could feel proud of my, like, getting the location name by, like, 2 pixels as I drive by. But alas, no. Dude, did I miss something? Like, might be ahead. I mean, I'm not sure. Actually, no, because I fell off the cliff. You actually have to go back to in-school learning. Well, we did go back to in-school learning for most of first semester, but I really expect to be ahead of 25% of student population throw parties every night. Of course they do. I'm pretty sure, like, 25 to 30% of my school population went to an unofficial winter prom after, like, break started, so hooray for super spreading events. Yeah, so, like, my district decided to give us 2 weeks of online learning after winter break to, like, I guess let people figure out if they got COVID from traveling like idiots over winter break. But, like, what? The people are the dumbest? Yeah, that's about how I feel, too. Not gonna reveal my location, but, it's probably not hard to figure out after I say that, like, I'm pretty sure my state is, like, in the top 3 as far as COVID goes in America right now. I haven't really kept up to date on the news, it just makes me feel depressed. Like, man, I can't believe I live with a bunch of these idiots. And they live in my state and, you know, they vote against funding for my school. Come on, man. Oh no. That's actually, like, a really, like, good insult. But also that's very bad. I mean, every city's got their idiots, but... I know how you feel, though, because, like, they won't even pass any, like, mask requirements or anything in my state. What the heck was that motorcycle bounce? He just randomly, like, teleported, like, moved on the Z-axis, or rather the Y-axis, I can't talk. Moved on the Y-axis for no reason. Might be losing more time here, unfortunately. Dude, why do I always run into that? I used to turn... I know I probably turned early, but, like, I always used to turn pretty early, and it didn't work out that badly. He just doesn't want to fund schools at all, yikes. Yeah, that's pretty much actually how it is here, too. people keep voting against giving funding to the schools. And I don't know why. Like, what do they think's gonna happen if they stop funding the schools? Like, what? I don't know if, like, the majority just really has something against teachers getting paid a living wage, or, like, what, but... But my tax money, well, you know what's gonna happen if your schools are out? Yeah. I don't get the logic of it. This is really nice because we just get to talk. Like, I don't have to worry about focusing on the run. I can just chill and hang out. I mean, if I did focus on the run, they'd probably be going better, but they aren't exactly going badly either. The spire is always lit somehow, even though there's not always somebody sitting there. I wonder what I lost an extra half a heart to. Cut the provincial carbon tax on. Reasoning isn't the best, of course. I feel like nobody in government reasons well. Also, is a carbon tax like a tax on, like, vehicles that produce carbon dioxide? I assume that's what it is, right? It's about the only thing I can think of that would be called a carbon tax. I can't believe I lost an entire second there, dang. Gas and oil, makes sense. I juked out that Octorok. You see that ball go like an inch over my head? And then I ran into like 6 trees, so that's cool. Dude, I'm tired of these stinking McDonald's ads. They're really obnoxious. I don't have Spotify Premium, so I just have to deal with the ads, but they're really annoying. I'm not losing quite as much time as I thought I would, which is nice. Oh, I forgot I used to, buffer. See, like, if you, I did lose time anyway. It's like you can unequip the shield and re-equip a shield to, cause it to load, and I forgot I used to do that in that area, so it didn't overload. A guy in a virus mask and an like that's random. Shouldn't the COVID ad be like advertising against going to Christmas gatherings? I feel like most ads are not very logical. I constantly get, like, anti-vaping ads, and none of them make any sense. Like, obviously, like, vaping is bad for you, and I would not do it. But the ads are all, like, just incredibly stupid. Maybe they're for the people who run the government. They have to dumb them down so that it makes sense. Got a good jump there, that's cool. Of course, I turned too far left. Get ads of French and you don't speak French, of course. I mean, if you live in Canada, there's like what, like a 15% probability that you speak French, and yet the advertisers, of course, had to hop on that. That's just funny though. Like, I never get ads in a different language. Like, sometimes I might get like the very rare ad in Spanish. Like, I know enough Spanish to understand what they're advertising for, which is incredibly stupid. Like, I'm not the target audience. Why do I care? Less than 10% of people. See, I was close with my percentage. I guess Quebec is the French one, but. You still have to learn it, yikes. In schools here, we're like forced to learn a world language for a certain number of years, but I ended up with like 4 times as many years as you actually need of Spanish. 4 times? I think so, yeah. I still can't even speak Spanish. Like, I can read and I can hear and understand Spanish, but like, I can't speak it. After more than 4 years of education. Say a total of 3 words in French. That's probably more than I can. Actually, I know 1 word in French, and it's oui. I actually probably know a few more words in French than that because of any percent. But I don't know what most of them mean. Like, I can just kind of determine what the sentence means. Bonjour. Okay, everybody can say bonjour. Okay. I didn't think about that one. My general rule of thumb for pronouncing something that looks French is you just don't pronounce any of the consonants. Or, of course, that's probably not even how you pronounce that. That's how you pronounce it in Spanish. Yeah. I could probably echo, like, the 3 random French phrases that they say in the any percent speedrun. But I don't know what any of the, like, specific words mean. Well, I can kind of tell a little bit sometimes since the words look pretty similar to Spanish sometimes, but then sometimes they're just completely off the rails. Of course, the pronunciation makes no sense either. Okay, so that's something I just noticed about my runs that I really need to fix. It's like this habit that got ingrained into my mind is turning really slowly. Like there's like corners where like you have to turn around things sometimes. Like for some reason my habit is to like move the stick to like ESS position, like the minimum possible position to turn for some reason. Even though that's like clearly going to be slower. I still do it. Gotta fix that. Because, like, it has to be faster to, like, make the turn tighter, right? It's obviously not, like, a significant enough amount that you could oh my gosh, that you could time it. But... oh, man, I could have been ahead there if I hadn't ran into that fence. Helping you on plateau after magnesis. Oh, like, running places and turning too weird. I don't know if I haven't seen those. Or I have, but not on this run. Dang, I might have been able to world record if I had saved that time on that split. Which is ridiculous, because I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty bad. I can't even play this category anymore. I'm just derusting, and I'm only 2.5 seconds behind world record. Like, what the heck? Alright, let's hope this goes well. Actually went not too bad. Yeah, alright, we're past the parts where you can bonk. Or at least significant chance of bonking. Imagine getting a world record by getting a PB couldn't be you. And that's sad. What was your PB? Because I know Song said his was like 330 or 332. But what was yours? It was like 336 or 338, right? 333. Oh no! That's just insultingly close at that point. Still. No, let me move forward, please. Darn it. Okay, I better go back to the old way. So if I can figure out the old way, it'll work out for me a lot better. I think I'd like to make this a regular occurrence, though. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's nice to just get to sit here and talk. Don't have to, like, be worrying about, like, pressing buttons at the same time or anything. Just hold A and push forward and you're good. Of course, I really oversimplify the category a lot by saying just hold A and push forward and you're good, but, like, that's what 90% of it is. You can find your other phone stream 10 on Monday. Nice. How far are we gonna make it before we run out of fuel? It's actually a pretty good segment if I'm making it this far. What the heck? Actually, no, this is where I probably made it to in my world record run. Just somewhere around here. Go. Alright. Better lines, yeah. That's mostly it. However, sometimes... Well, I haven't actually tested this because it'd take forever to test, but I think it might not use fuel when you're in the air. So I've always, like, whenever I'm doing good on fuel, like, I'm always worried that that's because I had, like, 10 times as much air time. Even though that probably isn't actually the case. No, quit running into that. There goes that 7/10 of a second that I was ahead for 7/10 of a second. Was a really clean split then if I saved 3 seconds on it. What the heck, man? I had to run it. Of course I had to run into that stupid thing. Glad this is going so well, though. Makes me feel like I still got it. Which is crazy, because if I took this long of a break from any percent, I'd come back and, like, not even be able to SLR clip. Like, I'd spend, like, 20 minutes in SLR. What's funny about that sentence, I was trying to come up with, like, a ridiculously easy trick in any percent that, like, I haven't failed in the last, like, 2 weeks. The only one I could think of was SLR. So that's kind of sad. Thank you for the follow, Wiki Wacky. Alright, as long as I don't... Yeah, it's literally SOR practice, I know, right? I've wanted to get a run on that leaderboard for a while so I could be ahead of Point Crow in multiple categories. But unfortunately, I don't have one yet. Vroom, I know, right? That's literally all this category is vroom. It's vroom, but fast. Sometimes. Just beating second try? Big brain. Well, I don't know, because his run's like a 109 or something, right? That's not too hard to beat, I think. Yeah, it's a fast broom broom. We'll call it fast. Yeah, that'll make me feel better about myself. I don't know how I saved time there because the bike despawned. It's not supposed to despawn when I fall there. Oh, it's working. Yeah, another gold. Oh man, that was a slow climb. Haha, fast climb and slow climb, but it isn't any percent. Unfortunately, every gold is just because it's ahead. It was a segment that was shorter than PB, because the PB... This splits doesn't have golds other than PB. Or I guess it does now, but... Dude, if I get world record on this, I'll be the first person to post in the stupid extensions Discord in like 6 months. I doubt I will, though. Because with my luck, I'm gonna mess up on this fence jump. See, I told you that was gonna happen. There's that 1.1 seconds. World record is my time of 37:41.267, I believe. Why do I know the decimals? I don't know. But I got it like multiple months ago, and I've only done 3 runs since then, and they were all today. Dude, what? What? How did I save 4 seconds? Holy cow, dude. Let's go. I can't believe I just did 3 runs and beat my own world record. What kind of world am I living in right now? You were here. You can check my YouTube channel. You'll probably see you were here. I'm really surprised by that, actually. I did not expect this run. Why did I get 2 fairies at once? Thanks for the GG, Ryman. Now I definitely want to go back to making this a weekly occurrence. This is fun. Yeah, if I don't cut it out, don't worry, I'll remember not to cut it out this time.